Okay, day one is over for me. Lots of people are still down there stitching, but I'm tired. Let's see. 10 to 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 10 hours I was down there? 10 hours stitching. Broke for breakfast, broke for lunch. And I took maybe like 3 turns about the room because my hips and my back. But anyways, recap. Awesome day. It turned out so much better than I could have, than I was worrying about. I was so nervous coming into, so nervous, just walking up to the place. Molly even said, she's like, I feel you're giving off an aura, an energy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to die. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm not a sociable person. And then just to walk into a room and pick a table and sit down and talk for 10 hours. But anyways, it was really, really good. As I was coming up to the line to get into the room, register, that sort of thing, this woman was walking up to the line too, and I go, is this the line for Stitch West? And she's like, I hope so, because if not, we're in the wrong spot. And I was like, okay, good, because this is my first retreat ever. And she's like, oh, wow. And then the lady in front of us was like, it's my first retreat too. And I was like, yay. The perfect people in line with me. It was just, and we talked the whole line, and then we decided to sit together at a table. I was like, yay, okay. And then we found a table that had only 4 people sitting at it, so there were 4 empty seats, and we asked if we could sit with them, and they said yes, absolutely. And it's the best table, the absolute best table. Nobody's too chatty, everybody's really helpful and friendly, and we just stitch and talk a little bit here and there, and it was so good. It was so good. I'm having such a good time. I'm so glad I decided to do this. Let's see. I worked on the Governor's Palace today, and then after I had my breakfast, I switched over to the Mystery Whip because that has to be done this weekend. So I stitched on it for, 8, 9 hours? Holy cow. And I got 640 something stitches done in it today. That's a lot of stitches for me for one day. And I only have 482 stitches left in it. So it's gonna be done tomorrow. I'm gonna ring the bell and it's gonna be done. I'm so excited. Let's see. Yeah, the chairs are good. It's not killing my back too much as long as I'm sitting properly. And, but the room is freezing cold. It is freezing cold. Luckily, the lady sitting next to me brought a blanket and she's like, you can share it with me. I was like, thank you so much. So we have this blanket and it just helps so much. My fingers are so cold. The room is so cold. When everybody breaks and goes to lunch, the room just drops by 20 degrees. And then they all come back and everybody's talking and it warms up a little bit, not a lot. And then everybody goes for lunch, for dinner. And it so cold. Let's see. They did some giveaways. I didn't win anything and that's okay because I still enjoyed it. Super fun. And then they did the smalls exchange. Now, this was my favorite part of the day. Not because I participated in it, but because it was absolute insanity. It was so cool. Okay, so what happens in the small exchange is that you make a small, small, nothing large. You finish it, and then you put your name and table number inside, and then you put it on the table. So it's like white elephant. And then they call you up by table. And if you didn't bring a small, you couldn't get a small. So they call you up by table and people are going up there and they're picking. And then what you're supposed to do when you open it is you find the person, name and table. You go and you guys talk and you're going to talk about the thing. And anyways, it was mayhem, but like organized and happy mayhem. Like the best white elephant exchange ever. It was so much fun to watch. It was so much fun to see what only 2 people at my table participated, what they got. They were both pillows. Yes, I believe so. Both pillows. But like they had little extra things in there too, and the packaging was all cute, and then the people that got theirs would come up and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Thank you. How'd you finish it?" Or "What's inside?" I think one was a pillow, and one was this teeny tiny little crock. Okay, and she made a lid for it and stitched it. It was so cute. Anyways, that was my favorite part because the room was just buzzing. Everybody was happy. Everybody was happy. They were talking to the people whose gifts they got or gave, and it was just, that was my favorite part of the whole day, was the smalls exchange. If I go to another retreat, you're dang straight I'm gonna participate in that. All right, now, what did I buy? Well, first thing, it's a project bag. Now, I don't know which project is gonna fit inside of this, but would you take a look at that material? How gorgeous is that? I couldn't resist. I was at the table pointing to the bags and I go, and that one's beautiful, and that one's beautiful, and that one's beautiful. And the lady who's doing it, well, that's William Morris fabric, and that's William Morris fabric. I'm like, well, you don't say. There's the inside material. Not a very good picture, but $25 for this? I don't know. I had to have it. It's beautiful. Okay. Then I got a little pouch to go along with it. So this material was in this size as well, and I couldn't decide between the two. So I got this one in the big and this one in the small. So cute. I can't remember how much this one was. I paid $30, so maybe it was $5. And there's the inside material. Okay, then one of the ladies at my table came over and she's like, "Here, I bought you this," to the other girl that she was with. It was 2 best friends who came together. She's like, "Here, I bought you this." And I saw it and I had to have it. It's a bag pole or a zipper fob, and it says Stitcher. It's got this cute little picture on it. I mean, hello, super cute. It was $7, but she didn't have any ones, so she gave it to me for $5. I was like, that's really nice, thank you. And then table gifts. This was sitting at the table. It wasn't squished like this, but this was sitting at the table when we got there, and it was the 2 best friends who came together. They did these gift bags together as a team. And no, I bought that. Oh, chocolate. Oh yeah, and this was also sitting at the table. It's candy, it's chocolate. I'll save it for the kids. I can't eat it. Oh, well, let's get, no, the other 2 ladies who were sitting at our table gave me this. It's, oh, pretty pair of scissors and a scissor protector in a little bag. So cute, love that. You can never have too many scissors. And then the other one gave this one, which has 2 classic Colorworks flosses in it, Tropical Paradise and Bean Sprout. Such pretty colors. And 2 stickers that say, "Stitchy friends are the best friends." And I love cross stitch. So that is super cute. I love that. And then, so in the Oh wait, people were coming around the table and like passing out things. And this is a tool. It's a finisher. If your thread is too short, you stick this under a couple, you put the thread through it, and you pull it through. Genius. I've already used it once today. That's going in my bag. And then other people gave these, their little brushes, for when you frog, it gets all the lint off. So I got 2 of those, which I needed when I was frogging the governor's palace. Ooh. And somebody came around and gave these keychains. That's a sheep that says Stitch West. Yep, they stitched those, 200 of them. Stitch your own story. This little sheep was created and stitched just for you. May she be a reminder of a wonderful weekend spent with beautiful stitchers, Lori Humphrey. How amazing is she? I didn't talk to her too much, well, at all. I said thank you. But come on, girl. Look at that. I love that. That's going someplace special. Okay. Then, let's see. What else is in this bag? Okay. Oh my word. Okay, so in the bag, this one that the 2 friends made, granola bar with dark chocolate, so the kids are getting lots of treat, and a Twix. But look at that. Needle minder, butterfly needle minder. That's a heavy needle minder. That's so cool. That's going in one of those bags so I can save it. And then this is a little thread catcher. They call it an ort. Not orc, like in Lord of the Rings, but ort. I'm not quite sure what it stands for, but it's like thread something. I don't know, but you put your ends, once you clip them off and you're done with them, put them in here. And then it unsnaps and it lays flat. And then you've got yourself a little thread bed, ort catcher, if you will. So cute. Butterflies was their theme, clearly. But then in the bag was this. It's a project bag. They made everybody a project bag. Look at that. Look at that zipper pull. Gorgeous. I'm like, best day ever. And then, oh, I forgot to pull something out. Hang on. Put that away. Okay. All right. I want to save all my things. Save all the things. This tool is coming with me downstairs tomorrow. We're keeping that. But let me show you what else I got. Because Katie, that's her name, one of the 2 best friends who made the project bag, she said, have you ever stitched with Weeks Dye Works? And I'm like, no, I haven't, but I think I'm going to in a project that I have. And she goes, well, my suggestion is that you get wax because it breaks so easy and it's so dry. And basically all day long, she's like, I hate Weeks Dye Works, I believe is the thread name. Anyways, so I went and I bought some wax in this pretty little box. Look at that. And that is to wax your thread. You just kind of pull it through. Look at how cute. Okay. She said there were some Santa faces that she had done, and they were so cute. So cute. And she said that she had made 400 of them, but she only had 4 molds. Can you imagine? That's crazy. Okay, so that's day one. Super fun, super exciting. Loved every minute of it, except for the initial walk up, like driving there, getting out of the car, saying goodbye to the family, and then walking up to the line. That was my least favorite part of the day. But once I got there and I started talking to people, it was great. All right, I'm gonna go to bed now.